Well, we're going to revisit another story that we've also addressed, and that is the retooled jump shot of a gentleman by the name of Lonzo Ball, who we both think is poised for a bit of a breakout year. He tested that retooled jump shot in a shootout against one of the very best shooters in the league, JJ Redick. Now, how do you think the jump shot looks, and what do you think about him going up against Redick in a shootout?
It looks really good, and that's what being a teammate is all about. We just showed footage the other day of Steph Curry and D'Angelo Russell getting in the gym. We showed footage of the Greek Freak when they picked up shooters to join their team, getting in the gym, knocking down the shots. And that's smart for a young player. You get next to a guy that you want to mimic what he does. And for Lonzo Ball, everybody, including himself, knows that the weakness in his game was jump shooting. If you have JJ Redick on your team, that's the guy you need to be practicing with and against to help improve your J.
Did you ever challenge Reggie Miller to a shootout?
All of the time. Every day. This is how it works when you're in the league, you're in high school, you're in college. You know, the competition that you get from your teammates and the camaraderie that is gained by it ultimately literally plays out on the floor. And you don't want to see guys doing things in the game that you ain't see them do in practice. So if you get in the game and you want to shoot 4 or 5 threes a game, but I don't see you putting in the work in practice, as a teammate, soon as I see you launching a couple, bad body language. Like what's going on? So absolutely. And Reggie's one of the greatest to do it.
Did you ever wager on these shootouts?
NBA players, let me bring you behind the curtain on something.
Take us behind the curtain, Jalen Rose.
Make so much money and are so very competitive. We bet on everything. We bet on everything. How many steps it takes to go get water out of the Gatorade? Can you make the next shot that you take from the corner? Can you make a half-court shot? NBA players bet on everything.
I always appreciate it when you take us behind the curtain, Mr. Rose. We have another update on a story that we've covered this week, and this one is interesting. Dame D.O.L.L.A and Shaquille O'Neal have each fired one song at each other in this rap beef. However, on Twitter, there was some indication that perhaps Shaq was going to respond because this was on Twitter. Someone tell Dame Lillard, me and Shaq headed back to the studio as we speak. Dame responded, "Don't do it." Do you think we will see more songs from Dame and Shaq about each other?
I hope that ain't no ghostwriter standing next to Shaq. I hope that ain't what I just saw.
I don't think so.
I'm riding with Dame, as I told you. And again, representing the Bay Area just like Shaq represents Dirty Jers. Dame had punchlines. Dame had an original beat. Dame had some unique personal information about Shaq's off-court activities as it related to his dating life. So I appreciated them going back and forth. But round one, in my opinion, went to Dame D.O.L.L.A.
Round one, in my opinion as well, clearly went to Dame D.O.L.L.A, but we are kind of alone when it comes to this. I thought it was obvious. Like, it's when you watch a boxing match and the judges don't agree with you, it's like, to me, it was so clear that it went to Dame D.O.L.L.A, and some people are really out here thinking it went to Shaq. So we had a video clip that I put out there on Twitter just saying, that we felt like Dame D.O.L.A won the battle, and, I might have just included Dame's handle when I sent the tweet, and Dame might have, I don't know, just retweeted it, because that's what Dame does. Dame Lillard retweeted my tweet. That's it. Dame Lillard retweeted my tweet. He saw me. He knows my face. I'm so excited about that. Just the idea that Dame Lillard might know my name. If I see him, I'll give him a pound. Makes me so happy. But he didn't follow me, though. Come on, Dame.
That's love. That's love.
Jalen Jacoby. Come
we
on,
appreciate the support.
Hit the follow button.
And here's the thing that we are able to do on this nationally televised program that 99.9% of shows can't do, and I appreciate how we put on for the culture, whether visually, whether it's through our words. If he came on our show and he did his diss track, it would not be a force. So Dame D.O.L.L.A, this is a platform that you can come anytime if you want to spit your fire in any bars.
Jalen, I have an update on something that's going to change your life dramatically. You may never, ever, ever fly into Los Angeles again I will tell you why.
This changed my life.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.